Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Biology Simplified, and today we will discuss about viral diseases. Common cold is caused by the group of viruses which we call as rhinoviruses. So rhinoviruses are the viruses which causes common cold. They infect the nasal epithelium and the respiratory passages, but they are not infecting the lungs. So these rhinoviruses, these are infecting the nasal epithelium through which it enters and also the respiratory passage. But it doesn't reach up to the lungs and it doesn't infect the lung. So the attack lasts for around 3 to 7 days. So once the patient is infected with the disease, it takes around 3 to 7 days for the patient to recover. And how does this virus spread? It spreads by the contaminated objects and droplets from the infected person. So the droplets, basically, it is the breathing of the airborne droplets which is contaminated by the virus from the patient, and or it can otherwise be eating food or drinking water which is contaminated by the virus, or even by touching the articles or the surfaces or the body fluids which are contaminated by the virus. So this is how the disease can be spreading from one person to another. Okay, so majorly it is the airborne or the droplet spread. Coming towards the symptoms of common cold. So common symptoms for the disease is nasal congestion and discharge. So the next is sore throat, hoarseness in the voice, cough, headache, and tiredness. So basically, these are the symptoms, and the severity will be depending upon the type of viral infection and also on the other factors, which includes the patient's general health, patient's age. So depending upon that, the severity of symptoms would vary from person to person. All right. And the symptoms generally disappear when the immune system of the patient attacks the virus and the body recovers from the disease. So there is no specific treatment or there is no specific medications for the disease, but it is the immune system which develops resistance against the virus, and it is helping the body to recover from the disease. The next viral disease that we're talking today is dengue fever. Now, this dengue fever is a mosquito-borne viral disease which has a very rapid spread. Okay, so this is caused by the virus, which is flavivirus. It is caused by flavivirus, and it is transmitted by the bite of the mosquito, which is infected with this virus. Okay, so, and when this mosquito bites, it transmits the virus and it can, spread the disease, and the dengue fever symptoms appear in the patient. So it affects the infants, infects the young children, it infects the adults, and the symptoms generally appear after 3 to 14 days of an infective bite from the mosquito. Okay, so once the mosquito bites, it takes around 3 to 14 days for the symptoms to appear in patients. So the symptoms of dengue fever will include high fever, severe headache, pain behind the eyes, muscles and joint pains, and rashes. Okay, so people who are having the weakened immune response, and also the ones who have the second or the subsequent dengue infection, they are believed to be at a greater risk of developing this dengue hemorrhagic fever. And this is going to last for around 10 days before it subsides finally in the patient. Then the next disease that we are going to talk today is chikungunya. This one is the third viral infection for today. So now this is caused by alpha virus, which is also called as chikungunya virus. So alpha virus is what you call as chikungunya virus also. This also spreads through the bite of the Aedes aegypti mosquito. Fine. So chikungunya also is spread to the people by the bite of the infected mosquito. How do we prevent it? We need to control the overall spread of mosquitoes. So overall mosquito control and avoiding the mosquito to bite the body. So avoidance of mosquito bites is what is covered under prevention. And For the treatment aspects, again, there is no specific treatment, but medicines can reduce the symptoms of the disease. Okay, so let us see what are the symptoms, and then we'll talk about the treatment aspect again. So symptoms of chikungunya include the high fever, severe joint pain, muscle pain, headache, nausea, fatigue, and rashes. So such like rashes appear on the patient's body. So for the treatment aspect, there is no currently any vaccine which is available. There is no specific drug against the virus. It is just the prevention that we can take, and also the treatment is basically focused on relieving these symptoms. So when we relieve such symptoms, it is giving a symptomatic relief to the patient, and this will be subsiding after its course. Okay. So this was about chikungunya. Next is we are going to talk about some common viral diseases in humans and their causative viruses. So the first one here is influenza. Influenza is also called as flu, and this is caused by orthomyxoviruses in human beings. Next is chickenpox. Chickenpox is caused by varicella zoster. Smallpox is caused by variola virus. Poliomyelitis, which is caused by poliovirus. And then we have AIDS, which is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. And this is caused by human immunodeficiency virus, which we also called as HIV virus. Okay, so these are the common viral diseases and the common viruses or their causative viruses which cause these diseases. Hope you have understood the topic, and stay tuned with us for the further videos. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the notifications. Thank you.